Hello, I'm Barry. This is Mega City Gaming, and this is D100 Space. D100 Space. Mission 4. Mission 4. Go back and see missions 1, 2, 3 if you want to learn how to travel in space and mine an asteroid and trade. In that order, I believe. This is number 4. So this mission, this operation, is going to be the dungeon crawl, which is what we have most of this table dedicated to. See all these tiles here. It's going to be a dungeon crawl. And it's combat. Yeah. I haven't done any space combat. That's not included in the first 4 introductory missions, but we'll do that later. I haven't even tried that yet. There's so many cool things to this game. Never a dull moment. Right, this is actually the second time, or the third time. This will be the third time because I played it on pencil and paper. The first 4 missions, very cool, and that prompted me to do this on Tabletop Simulator just for your benefit. But also, I did do this mission yesterday afternoon in Tabletop Simulator. And because my weapon, let me have a look at the weapon. Right, so you see here, I changed my weapon since yesterday. Because yesterday I had a strength-based weapon, and I didn't even think about it. It didn't even cross my mind when I was at the space station to go shopping and buy a better weapon. Yeah, so I had a strength-based weapon, but my strength is only 20, and what with this, that, and the other, I was having to roll under 20 and sometimes under 10 because there was some other modifiers going on in order to hit the enemy. So, and the enemy was rolling under 35, 45. So, and I was getting pounded left, right, and centre. And so what I did is I escaped. I ran away. I went back into my spaceship. I went back to the space station where I could buy and sell equipment, and I bought a new. I sold my other thing because it's a waste of time, and I just bought a new weapon, which is the heavy blaster pistol. Pew pew pew, and that's a dex-based weapon. So. That was randomly rolled. I didn't fudge that. I randomly rolled that. That's number 62 on the weapons chart. Yeah. So that should be a lot better. It's got to be a lot better. So, and I also, because I spent loads of money healing up, and I used a bunch of med packs and this, that, and the other. So. I reset basically. I reset with a better weapon. Right. Also, you might have noticed the table is looking a lot different. I've tried to make it so I'm not having to go into Photoshop and stuff like that. I should be able to do most of this using these note cards and the cubes, hopefully, but we'll see. Right, anyway, operation. Yeah, sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure I saved the layout of the table, because I like to keep one file, which is the untouched table, like this, and then another file for the current situation, which is probably cards all over the place and cubes all up in the thing. Yeah, anyway, Operation 4, let's read it. Operation 4, away mission, M7-8. Away mission, NV, which means night vision. It's going to be dark, yeah? So that means on the tracker, where are you, Tracko? There we go. Where it says NV, night vision. When we put a cube into that timer, we use one of our night vision batteries, power cells. Yeah, that's what happens. Anyway, as I was saying, away mission, 1,000 credits. Woo! And it's for failure, roll on the B, which is bad events or bad things, with a plus 40. Not good, not good. Detail. At Rebel Base Zone 3, which is where we are now, in the Vinwar system, help out with a vermin problem. Description. There is a huge problem of vermin underneath the space dock at Rebel Base in the Vinwar system. Begin the away mission at the start of any port phase. Well, we already did a port phase. When the captain is at Rebel Base. After the away mission, you are free to perform the port phase as normal. Well, we did that. We did port phase. So, to complete the mission, the captain must head into the complex of service tunnels and loot 4 scraps from enemies there. See performing an away mission. Only scraps looted during the away mission count towards its completion. The captain must hand over the scraps removed from the log sheet in order to collect payment from the port authorities. CS. Oh. S. Is that table S? Let's have a look. O, P, R, S. That's starships. No, okay. Right, anyway. What are we doing? So, first thing we do is we put one of these things on the time tracker. It's quite small, I do apologise, but in real life you'll be using a pencil. That also means we use up one O2. There we go, because it's got the O2 symbol in there. And then we roll on 75. We roll on this chart, which is F for facility, 75. There we go. Let's put that kind of in the middle. That's where we start. I'm going to use my figure, put him in the middle. There we go. It's a little bit dark, difficult to see. I should probably use a lighter figure. But anyway, so if you want a close up, that's what it looks like. He's got his helmet on. Helmet. Right, that's a yellow room. And that means there is actually, it's an empty space. It's empty space. However, we can still search. If we search, we roll on the uncover table, and that can add time, and it could also be a bad thing. So let's do that. Just for fun, let's do it. Forget the mission. Let's just search around, because we're looking for vermin. Where are the vermin? Let's find out. Maybe one will turn up. 70. +1 timer. +1 on a timer track. That's NV. NV indeed. So we use up a night vision. Right, because it's dark. 75. No, what was it? 70. Sorry, 70. Yeah, I just saw I remember that. Let's put one there. 70. Right. The area has been set up as a mobile laboratory. Biosheeting hangs from the ceiling to create a sealed area, and a filtration system is pumping out toxins to keep it clean inside. On an operating table is the remains of something that has been burnt beyond all recognition. Weird. The only surviving article on the corpse is a very badly charred Cybercon unit. The unit appears to have been the cause of the self-combustion and is probably due to an overload in its relay circuits. Also on the table and unaffected by the fire is a fully operational Cybercon implant. Roll on I implants for the implant. Oh, that's cool. I can sell it, I guess. I can't put it in, I think. I for implants. All right, so roll on it. Let me just check. Implants and patches can be used anytime, but during the combat, the captain must use a combat action. Yeah, okay, whatever. I was just checking if the system modifier applied to this roll. It doesn't. 73 again. We're rolling 70s all the time. 73! 73. Energy drone. At the start of the next combat round, a drone appears and assists in the combat. Cool. Each combat round, the energy drone will attack. Roll its attack dice before the captain's attack or combat action. Each combat round, the enemy will target its attack against whomever inflicted the most damage upon it during the current round. If this is equal, it will always attack the captain. The drone will last until killed or until the end of the combat. Okay. The drone. Okay, each combat round, the enemy will target its attack against whomever. Oh, I see. The drone will last until killed or until the end of the combat. Okay, so it's a disposable. Yeah. It costs -4 power. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, anyway. I-73 energy drone. Let's put that in the bag. I guess it's a small thing. There we go. I-73 energy drone. And let's call it S. Small pack. Small pack. Small equipment pack. Because I'm guessing it's an implant, a chip or something. And then the energy drone itself. Yeah, it's small. Let's say it's small. Like a small zzz. Yeah, doesn't have to be big, does it? I'm going to assume it's small. Unless I hear otherwise. Right. Okay, cool. Let's go back to you for uncover. Right, and I'm going to put a cube to show this has been uncovered. It's been searched. Right, there's no door, so we can just continue forward. If we continue forward, we have to put one of these in there. Because these zones are not just like a couple of meters or not like 1 inch squares you have like in D&D or whatever. These are large areas, like block size. I guess. So that's why it's searchable, and like you can escape an encounter but still be in the same zone. Speaking of encounters, let's roll for the next space. Space 002, 009, 009. So the tiles must be oriented the way they are in the book. And if you're, for example, if I move into here and then I open that door, the orientation is that way, and I'd be putting the tiles upright facing that way. You'll see what I mean in a minute, because we're going to do that. So what's that? That's G. We have to roll on the G table. G. Let's do that. There we go. G. Do we apply? Don't apply the system modifier for that either. So let's roll on the G table. $56. Looked like 54, but it's actually 56. Right. $56. Data secured chest. Ooh, a large storage chest with a data panel is resting against a wall. Excuse me. Got this from the replicator. Got to have it. It is tempting the captain to try and open it to see what's inside. The captain may already have found a pass that will open the chest. No, I haven't. Roll a d10, and if the result is equal or less than the number of passes on the pass track, I don't think I've got any passes on the pass track. Let's check the pass track. No, 0, 0, 0. Right, otherwise the captain may attempt to hack the data panel that is locking the chest. Optional. By making a hack chest test below. I'm going to do that. Add data secured chest G55 to the map sheet and mark it with a check if it is opened. The captain may attempt to hack the chest as many times as they wish until it's opened, or they give up. Right. Yeah, the penalty for not being able to open it. I mean, I could keep trying, but every time I try, it's going to use... Every time I try and fail, it's going to take up 1 unit of time, and then bad things start happening. So, what is it? Dex minus 10, hacking unlucky. Dex minus 10, hacking unlucky. Right, I've got Dex 55, so that's 45, and I've also got hacking not lucky, so hacking plus 5. So 45, that's 50. 50 or lower. 50 or lower, let's do it. Hacking the chest now. 50 or lower. That's a massive failure. It's a huge stonking failure. -1 decoder and +1 time. -1 decoder, +1 time. That's an enemy, possibly. Ooh. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to roll 1d10. And if we get 3 or lower, then an enemy appears. So let's do that. Right, no enemy. Whew. Whew. Right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'm intrigued to see what's inside that chest. Come on, make it. There we go. 17. 17. Roll on table TA. Roll on table TA. Right, let's do it. Let's leave that there for the minute. Roll on table TA. There we go. TA. Come on, what do we get? What do we get? 98. Let me just do this. Right, upgraded trapping. A more valuable trapping has been found. Roll on table TB. Okay, fair enough. TB it is. What do we get? 53. Oh, okay. L, medpack, used to replenish up to 8 lost HP. That's cool, because we just got 3 small medpacks. Right, L, medpack, plus 8 HP, 160C. Right, let's write that down. L, medpack, plus 8 HP, and that was like 160C, I think. Awesome. Okay, great. Okay, what else? Roll on table TA. Okay, so that didn't use up any time. It just went blink and it opened up, gave me that. So we haven't searched that area yet. Shall we do that? Hands up who thinks we should search that area. Let's do that. Let's just see what's on the time tracker next. Okay, it's another free space. So let's search that area. Rolling on the uncover table. $28. Where are you, 28? Right, there's +1 on the time tracker. Okay, +1 on the time tracker. It's a free bit of time right there. Bending down to search a blaster hole in the floor. The captain's supply of decoders fall out of a pouch. Oh no, it falls out of a patch and some fall down the hole. -2 decoders. Ah, what a mistake of the maker. 1, 2. Fair enough. And that room has been searched. Put that there. Next. So now there's a door, right? We're also going to turn around. So this is the way we're facing. So when we generate the next tile, that way will be upwards according to the orientation of the book. Right, door. Door, what kind of door is it? Let's find out. Cool, look at all those doors. Wow. What kind of door is it? Alright, not myself flying. What's that? 50, 52, 52. No, that was cocked. 56, 56. Right. What is 56? Welded. The door has been welded shut. See welded doors. It has a damage value of 5. Welded shut. Welded doors. In hostile environments, some doors get welded shut. Yeah, I guess they welded it shut because it's full of space rats. And the captain has no other choice than trying to blast their way through. The captain attacks the door using their weapons until its damage value has been depleted. The attack is an automatic hit. But make the roll for potential XP gain. Make the roll for potential XP gain. However, each time you roll the damage die and score a natural result of 4 or 5 or 6, you must roll for a wandering enemy encounter. Okay. Yeah, okay. Roll for potential XP gain. Not sure what that means exactly. But anyway, right, it did say damage value of 5. Right. Yeah, I'm still having to flip through the book, despite the fact I've got like 8 copies of the book all open. So I imagine when I do get the real book, I'll be having lots of like bookmarks and post-its and stuff. But that's no bad thing. Welded door. Attack is an automatic hit, so I'm not rolling to hit. But make the roll for potential XP gain. Oh, I see. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, potential XP gain. So if I get like 10 or less, sorry, I was miles away. If I roll 10 or less, I can gain XP, which I have done already in for other things in previous missions. So that means you get an extra pip on the pip chart. There should be 2 of those because there we go. Right. So let's do that. So I'm rolling to hit, even though it's an auto hit. But if I get a crit, which I don't, okay. So auto hit. Roll to damage. It's a D6. Oh, what is that? That's a 1. Okay, it's a 1. Is it a 1 though? It's literally, yeah, these dice are not excellent. I'm going to roll that again. I don't like it like that. I don't like it like that, I tell you. Not just because it was a 1. There we go, it's a 5. No, honestly, even if the computer says, "Oh, it's a 1," no, it's on its freaking corner, man. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Right. So I've got 5 damage, right? Which means each time you roll the damage 4, 5, 6, you must roll for a wandering enemy encounter just as you would if it were triggered on the time track. Right, so I need to roll, well, if I roll 5 or less, then we get wandering thing. But anyway, before I do that, sorry. So that's 5 damage, plus weapon, plus 2, that's 7 damage. Anything else? No, that's it, 7 damage. So the doors, I blew the door to bits. But let's see if we get a wandering monster. So I need to roll 5 or... I need to roll a 6 not to get a wandering monster, basically. Come on, let's make it a 6. Oh! Okay, we get a wandering monster. So now we roll on the enemy table. Right. There we go. Enemy table. So I'm getting a cat. The cat is the ship's cat is walking all over my keyboard. As always, loves it. 78. Loads of 70 somethings today. Boom. Orc captain. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realise there were orcs in this game. Orc captain. Like space orcs. Awesome. In my head, I'm imagining, you know, in the Fifth Element, the kind of alien guys with the big ears and the greeny grey skin. I'm imagining one of those. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of them. An ancient biped race from a distant planet named Terra. They are never far from orc squaddies, typically 6 foot in size. Okay, 65. Oh, yeah, okay. Allies 8. I don't know what that means. Let's find out. Right, let's do... Which one should we use? Should we use this one? No, let's use... There we go. Away mission handy sheet. Of course. Allies. The enemy has lesser enemies that they call upon or summon during combat. At the start of each combat round, roll a 1d6. If a 1 is rolled, an ally comes to the enemy's aid, and you add X to the end of its current HP value, with X being equal to the number shown after the enemy's ability die. Equal to the number shown after the enemy's ability die. For example, during combat with enemy of HP 16-4 and an allies 4. Oh, yeah, okay, so 8/8. Right, okay. /8. Cloaked, freeze, regenerates. Okay, let's see what these do. Cloaked. The enemy can cloak itself, making it harder to target character suffers -10 to the strength, dex, or int while attacking. So -10 to attack. If I roll, each time a natural one is rolled for its damage, the captain may be frozen. Okay, so if it rolls a 1 for the damage dice, it could freeze me. Regenerate. If it rolls a 1 on its damage dice, it restores 2 HP. Okay, what does... okay, I was looking at... Oh yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. So under K, I think that's when it's killed, I get armor. I roll on the armor chart, weapons chart, and TA chart. All right. So there, right now, there's only one Orc Captain, and there's a chance every turn for more to come. Right, we'll deal with that. So -10 to attack. Right, so let's do that. Let's do it. It is... Oh, sorry. Aha. I made a mistake already. Right. It says apply the star system modifier to the D100. So it's actually -40. Let me just check the star system modifier over here. Yeah, -40. Right. That's probably good. Well, maybe it's good. What is it? So 78 minus 40 is 38. There we go. Freight mosquitoes. That's more my style. Right. So flight, plague, and swarm. What does that mean? -10 strength. So that's what I had last time, yesterday, when I was doing that. I had like 20 strength and it was -10 because I was shooting something that was flying, and it was just ridiculous. So I got stung almost to death by bloody mosquitoes. So dex and int type weapons remain unaffected, so that's cool. We're fine. Flight doesn't mean anything in this case for us. Plague and swarm. Plague. When an enemy scores a natural 1 on their damage dice, we get plagued. And swarm. +5 AV for each enemy after the first one that's alive. So if we look here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So their AV is 25 plus 5, 10, 15 plus 15. So that makes it 40. So AV is 40. When I kill one, it goes down to 35, and I kill another one, it goes down to 30, and then I kill that one, it goes down to 25. So anyway, just have to remember all that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so glad I remembered to apply the system modifier. System modifier, yay! Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm digressing furiously. Let's see what they do. First thing we do is there we go. Where it says enemy reaction table. Roll 1d10 on the enemy reaction table to determine its actions in the forthcoming round. That's a 6, which I think is a standard attack. Enemy will make an attack. Right. Next, the captain determines their course of action. So I'm going to attack, of course. So go to step 3. To attack an enemy, the player rolls 1d100. It must score equal to or below the captain's strength, dex, or int value. Right. So I need to roll below. It's a dex weapon, which is 55. No other modifiers, I think. So I need to roll 55 or less. Is that correct? 55 or less. No other modifiers that I know about. Fight no, plague no, swarm no, no other modifiers. Okay, 55 or less to hit. Right, that's a lot more. Yesterday I was like, yeah, let's roll under 10 every time. So be warned, be prepared before you take on this mission. Right, I failed. So I missed. Right, what happens after you miss? Okay, let's roll the enemy's attack die now. So, like I said, the enemy is normally 25, but it's a swarm, so it's 40. The enemy rolls 40 or less to hit me. Enemy misses. Awesome. Right, back to square one. See what the enemy does. That's a 4. I think that's an attack. Enemy attacks. I'm going to attack. Oh. So I roll 0, 0, 2, which is a hit, of course. Now I'm not sure if, because it's a dex test, it actually, if I roll a crit, yeah, because it said, didn't it? It said in the door when I tried to blast open the door, and I did successfully, that you apply the XP. There we go, and it's double because I got started. You apply the XP if you're attacking, rolling to hit, according to in the door table that we just read. So I wasn't doing that before because I thought, well, it's combat, it's not a test, but actually it does count as a test. So another thing to remember. Right, that's very cool. Anyway, I like that. So I massively hit, or I hit him. Let's see. Now I roll for damage. So the red die is damage. That's 4. Then I roll for location. That's a 1. Nice. Look at that. So head, that's location I just do. That's +3 modifier. So that's 4 damage plus 3. Makes it 7. Plus 2 because of the weapon. That's 9 damage. Is that all? Minus the defense. Nothing. 9 damage. There's no defense. Yeah, okay. 9 damage. Right. So, if we look at here, that takes out 1, 2, 3. 3 of them are now dead. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, let me just take that, cover all that up. There we go. Probably a better way of doing that. There we go. So there's only 1 left. So I took out 3 of them with that 1 attack. Freaking awesome. Right. Combat rounds happen simultaneously. So even if I had killed them, they still get an attack back. And because it happens simultaneously, there's still 4 of them. So that would be rolling under 40 to see if they hit me. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do hit me. Yeah. Okay, right. So I'm rolling damage die first. Don't roll a 1. Oh, lucky. Didn't roll a 1. Right. So that's 2 damage. Let's roll location. Location 4, which is the waist. 0 modifier. So 2 damage. Are there any damage modifiers for this particular beastie? I rolled 2 damage. Damage modifier 0. Okay. So I take 2 damage. Okay, fair enough. 2 damage. 2 2 damage. Yeah, I'll tell you what I forgot to do. Oh, let's do this. For the moment, what says HP? I'm just going to put 2 there. 1, 2. My original plan was to put a ticker there, a counter like this over there, and I should actually do that. Do a health counter, but totally forgot. So that's 2 damage. Okay. If he hit me in the ball bag, I have armor there. That would have sucked it up, or in there, or in the massive head, my helmet, like the guy out of Spaceballs. Also would have sucked that up, but no, hit me in the waist. Boof! Winded me. Winded me. Right. Next round. Let's see what they do. It's a 9. Enemy damage last round will attempt to escape. Right, I killed 4 of them, and they're gonna. The last one is gonna try and fly away, fly off. I can attempt to block the escape, which is a strength test -10. So I've got to roll 10 or less. So let's do that. It'd be really annoying if it does escape, because then I don't get any rewards. I do get to add something though. I add my escape value. So my escape value is +5. So it's 15 or 15 or less. So roll 15 or less to stop it escaping. Fingers crossed. Oh, freaking yes! Yeah. Okay, and that was a strength test. There we go. Boom. Get me one of those. Strength test. All up in there. Right. So I stopped him. What happens if I stop him escaping? If the enemy attempted to escape and has remained, start a new combat round from step 1. Right, so the enemy doesn't get to attack. No, let me see. Right. Okay, so I blocked his attack. Let me just see. Okay, block escape. Enemy remains. Go to combat step 4. Okay, yeah, I thought that was it. So I blocked him, but I also attacked him at the same time. So roll the damage die. I thought that was it. So roll the damage die. There we go. Rolling damage die. I say him. I mean it. 5 damage, and roll the location. Ooh, that's a 6. I don't know if that's good. That was -1. So that's 4, and +2 for the weapon. That's 5. 6 damage. Any other modifiers? No. Take 6 damage. Boom. Deed. He's deed. However, let me just see. If the enemy attempted to escape and has remained. Yeah, okay, so this time the enemy doesn't get to attack back. Because I blocked his escape successfully, took him out, and yeah. Right, that is freaking awesome! Yay! Right, let me just put into the combat track, what is it? Because we get loads of stuff now. We get stuff! E38 Freight Mosquitoes. Because we should be writing this in the combat track over here, but I can't do it on this thing, so... E38. Freight Mosquitoes. Yeah. and we get, was that +1 strength pip? Yeah, so let me just put that there to signify that we've taken it, +1 strength pip. Because normally you'd be writing on there, and if they successfully escape, then you don't get that reward. But as I took them out, I get the reward. And then the next enemy that turns up will be the next line, and then we get +1 dex. The next one we get +1 int, and so on and so forth. So freaking awesome. What else do we get? 2 scraps. So we're halfway there already. So let's put that into equipment, I guess. Is it small? Whatever. Let's call it small. Because, you know, they're only mosquitoes. Let's put it at the top. Small equipment. Scraps. Small. And was it 25C worth? There we go. There we go. Right. So they're done. That was a really nice little fight there. Oh, let's continue. So we searched it. We blew up the door. We got a random enemy coming in, which was thankfully because of applying the star system modifier. It was quite a nice combat. Right, so we're facing that way. Let's roll for the next area. Sorry, not room. 31. Right, and because we are facing this way, the number will go at the bottom. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. I think this is actually the way it's supposed to happen. And we go in there. That door's open. Normally I'd write on there the door code, but we blew it to bits, so whatever. There's no door there anymore. It's gone. Blew it to bits. Right. It's an enemy room. So we need to roll on the enemy chart. And we do apply system modifier. Don't forget that. Right, that's 20. 20. That's 20 minus 40, I think, goes to a minimum of 1, I guess. I'm going to guess it doesn't go to 0. So that would make sense because you're much like there's a swarm of freight rats. So that's the whole reason we're there, to deal with the freight rats. Also, don't forget whatever you do to do that, and I will be dealing with that momentarily. I assume the enemies don't turn up at the same time. I assume the wandering enemy, if there is one, turns up after the enemy that we're rolling for the room, the zone. That's where I'm going to do it anyway. There's a lot of assumptions I'm making because it's, as far as I can see, not explicitly written in the bits that I'm referring to. So it might just be because I'm a dumbass as well. But whatever. And whenever I play a game, I just for the smoothness and whatever, I do tend to fudge stuff and just go with the flow, make stuff up, whatever makes sense at the time. Freight rats. I knew you were there, you buggers, you bloody buggers. Freight rats, here we go. Rats that have mutated due to the bio-waste pumped through the sewage systems, typically 3 feet in size. I did warn them about pumping sewage through the place where we are now. I warned them. A plague again and swarm. So we're familiar with what those do, kind of. Interested to know why I assume this is the future, certainly space anyway, they're using the imperial system, not the metric system. Unless there was a catastrophe sometime that reverted everything back to the imperial system somehow. Oh, why? Anyway, why? Not that I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't really mind it. I mean, it is tradition in war games, kind of, to use imperial measurements, kind of. Right. Anyway, just feels a little bit weird for space because sci-fi, metric, there's standard scientific index. I'm talking nonsense. Apologies. Let's do it. Let's see what they do. There's a 3. Fight. Right, I'm going to roll under my decks. No modifiers, I think. What are we doing? Hey, it's a 19. That's good. Right, so I hit. Roll the damage. That's a 1. Terrible. Location. That's a 1. That's good. That's the heed or head, if you prefer. That's +3, so that's 4. +2 for my weapon. That's 6. Are there any defense modifiers? No defense. So 6 damage. 6 damage. So I've taken out the first one and the second one and half of the third one. So let me just do that. There we go. That's half of the third one. Right, they do get to attack back. Or attempt to. The AV is 25, but there's 3 of them because it's simultaneous. They're not dead yet. Ain't dead yet. So that's 35 or less to hit me. 35. Come on, let's roll a big number. Oh! That's 003. They hit. Right. Roll the damage. Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. Right. That's me plagued up. I apply 1 token to the plague track. Probably do that green, but whatever. 1 token to the plague track. What else is there? Do they have? Just plague and swarm, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So what does that mean? Let's read that fully. The old plague. The old plague track. Each time the time track is completed, i.e. pip 12 hours is shaded, the player must roll 1d10. If the result is equal to or less than the number of plague pips, plague pips shaded, the captain suffers HP equal to the number of shaded pips. Okay, so I'm not planning to be in this area for like 12 hours. Fingers crossed. Well, mind you, we've already been here a significant amount of time. Anyway, so we got plagued, but he did 1 damage, and if there is a damage modifier, -2 brings it down to 0, unless it's minimum 1. I think it's 0. Well, let's see. No, location. Location. Don't forget that. I'm all over the place today. Right. 2. Body +2, so that's 3. And then that's -2, so it's 1 damage. Okay, 1 damage. Let's put another one of these on here. Another 1 damage. Yeah, I do need a tracker for that counter. But anyway, whatever. Let's see what it does next. That's a 5. So it attacks. So I'm going to attack it first. I roll under 55. I miss, embarrassingly. I can assure you it never usually happens. Then it attacks me. Come on, roll high. It's got to roll. This time it's got to roll. It's got to roll, yeah, 25. Which it doesn't. Okay, great. Let's see what it does next. Don't run away. That's a 9. It's going to run away. Enemy damaged last round will attempt to escape. It wasn't damaged last round because I missed. Was that last round I missed? I think it was last round, wasn't it? Yeah. Last round I missed. Yeah, this is a new round. So last round I missed. So it doesn't. Let's try and escape. It stays. Good. I don't want it escaping. I need the scraps. So it's going to attack me. So I'm going to attack it first. Although it's simultaneous, but I roll first. And what is that? That's a freaking miss. Right, it tries to attack me. It's got to roll 25. Okay, it misses. Let's see what it does next. Again, same thing. It tries to escape, but it doesn't because it didn't take any damage last turn. I'm going to try and attack it. Come on, roll low. Is that 70? Jeez. Right, it's going to attack me. It misses. Great. Let's see what it does next. That's a 4. That's a straight attack. So I attack it. $40. Yeah, that's a hit. Okay, that's it. Right, damage die. Don't fall off the table. And that is a cocked dice. Don't care what the number says. It's cocked. Right, damage dice is 6. There we go. Location. It's a 2. That's 8 damage so far, plus 2 for the weapon. That's 10 damage. Yeah, I think it's deed. Deed. Awesome. He does get to attack back though. Wrong dice, sorry. 25. No, roll them properly. Right, it misses. Okay, great. So I get. Let's do this first. This is what I get. Hey, I get 1 plus 1 dex pip. Plus 1 dex pip. Let's do that. Where are you, dex pip? But that's. Is it plus 2? It says plus 1, so I'm going to put plus 1. I believe if it's a standard test, because this star it's a star characteristic, I get double the number of pips. However, if it specifically says plus 1, I think it's just plus 1. So let's just do plus 1. Right. We also get. I put that on. Was it E1 freight rat? Let's put this on here. E1 freight rats. Job done. And one more scraps. I got 2 scraps last time, didn't I? I don't know why. So now we've got 3. They've got, I don't know why. Let's just do times 3. There we go. Yeah, I totally got, like, totally. Yeah, I got 2 scraps last time. This time I get 1. And that is absolutely fine. So, yeah. Now, yeah. Now let's see. Because we're on the time track. Look at that. Time's ticking away furiously. Let's roll 4. Let's roll 5 or let's roll a 5 up to not get an enemy coming in. What is that? That's an 8. Okay, no enemy. Yay! Next. Gonna move on. So now we're facing this way again. So the tile will be that way aligned. Yeah. One comment about this enemy reaction table, where it says, for example, if I roll number 9, enemy damage last round will attempt to escape. If it wasn't damaged last round, I'm assuming it's going to attack. Yeah. And then also, like number 1, enemy has less than half its hit points, it gains 10 AV. Otherwise, and it attacks. So a little bit more specific. I mean, that would make sense for me, that it's just going to keep attacking unless otherwise stated. So it's not just going to sit there, is it? Not when I'm smashing it in the head with a heavy laser rifle, pistol, blaster. Right. Just looking here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, robot enemies suffer -1 death. Yeah, that's cool. We haven't come across any robots. There's no enemies. So what am I doing? Did I roll that? I've already forgotten. Right, let's roll it again anyway. When in doubt, roll it again. 95. That's interesting. I haven't had a blue one before. I haven't had a blue one before. Blue. Find the right place. There we go. Blue. Objective. Blue areas may be important areas in a facility that are specific to completing the current away mission. The player should check the operations detail to see if they are relevant. If they are not, then the area is regarded as empty but still retains the colour for the purposes of searches. Aha. And for searches, it's a +20. Okay, great. So we go 1 forward in the time track because we move in there. That's another free space. Awesome. And it's an empty square, but we get, if we search it, which we're going to do, we get a +20 on the thing. +20. Let's do that. Okay, let's roll. Let's search it. I didn't search the last place, did I? Too late. Nah, it's too late. I forgot. I was too preoccupied. Kicking ass. Kicking rat ass. Rat-assed. Right. Let's do it. 70 +20 is 90. There we go. 90. A vent in the ceiling that is blasting cold air into the area is making a terrible noise. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. The captain climbs up and knocks out to the mesh panel, and a dead body drops to the floor. Ah! It was once a Marine. A quick search in the body's equipment packs reveals something that could be useful. Roll on table TC. Trapping C, minus 10. TC, trapping C, minus 10. Let's do that. Trapping C, minus 10. What do we get? 68, so 58. XL, brain enhancer drink. Extra large, is that? XL, extra large? I'm not sure what that means exactly. Maybe it uses up 2 large spaces, I don't know. Used to add plus 20 int to the next test. Interesting. So that's TC 55. Right, so that's XL, and I will check that out at some point. XL, TC 55, brain enhancer drink. Let's check what it does again. It's already forgotten. Plus 20 int, and it's 300C. Plus 20 int, 300C. Plus 20 int, 300C. Plus 20 int. Plus 20. Plus 20 int. I've forgotten how much it cost. Oh, was it 100? 300C. Right, if we're short of money, flog it. Or sell it. Right. XL, yeah, I might not be able to pick that up. Well, what? No, it's a drink though, isn't it? I'm thinking like a flask or something. Can't be that big. It's not going to be like a 3 litre or gallon milk jug or whatever, is it? He says using the imperial system. Sure. I am my own worst enemy. I contradict myself constantly. Right, so that room is searched. Searched. Let's move on. Now we're facing that way. Yes, we are. I can assure you, sir, we are facing that way. Right. Okay, next. Is that a door? It is a door. It's a door. Let's go. Let's find a door. Door chart. Where are you? There we go. Let's roll on the door chart. What do we got? 71. 71 on the door chart. There we go. S3, security. Access is granted with a security pass. I don't have any. Otherwise, it can be hacked. Let's do that again. Warm up my hands before hacking the control panel. Dex minus 10. Dex minus 10. Okay, it's Dex minus 10 test. Let's do that. Dex is 55. So Dex minus 10 is 45. However, we do get, let me just check. Hacking. So that's 45, I believe, plus 5 for hacking. So 50. Straight 50 or less. Come on. Well, that's a failure. Bugger. So it's +1 time and -1 decoder. Right, an enemy might turn up. +1 time and -1 decoder. I guess I should see if an enemy turns up before. This is another assumption I'm making. It's probably written somewhere. Now we've put a cube in there. Is it immediate that an enemy turns up, or is it after I've hacked the door? I'm going to assume it just turns up, or could it be when I've opened the door already? But then, no, if I keep hacking the door and failing, we're going to go up to the next one. That's another test. So let's do it. So what was that? What number was that? That's a 5. So I need a 6 up, not to get an enemy. That's a 10. No enemy. Right. Now I'm rolling a straight 50 to come on, straight 50 or less. That's an 84. Massive failure. Rolling like crap today. There we go. That's +1 on the time track, -1 decoder. Gonna have to replace those. Bugger. Next. Let's try again. $63. This is taking ages. And we're running out of decoders. And let's see if an enemy comes. So we need 7 up this time. 7 up for no enemy. Stop rolling. Okay, it's another 10. We're still fine. Come on. Finally, doors open. Bzzz. Wrong one. Doors, that's it. Door opens. Alright. Door opens. Cool. That's it, door opens. Simple. Right, I can move that as well. Door opens, door opens. So we're facing that way. Let's roll on the F facility chart. It's 48. Yeah, 48. And the orientation is like that. And when the corridor ends up jutting against a wall, it's a dead end. There is a way out. We can take the air ducts. But anyway, we're going in here. We're going to advance the time track. Another one. I was planning not to take 12 hours, but yeah, looks like we might have to. And then roll for an enemy. And it's -40 on the enemy chart. Was that 99? That's bad. So -40 is 59. Hive carriers. Oh, they drop scraps. Okay, well, that's great. It's flight and swarm. Flight doesn't affect us. Swarm, we know what that does already. So there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. That's 15 added to that. So 40, that's 50. They're rolling under 50 to hit me. Wasp, like with a high intelligence, their hive job to attach eggs to power cores, typically 3 feet in size. Right. Not too bad. Not as bad as that like orc captain thing that I rolled earlier. I was really not interested in dealing with that thing. Even though it's cool. Let's do it. All right, hive carriers. Let's roll to see what it does. That's a 4. That's an attack. I roll my attack first because that's what I'm going to do. Nope, I'm going to roll that again. Rolled off the table like an idiot. 28, yes, 28. Roll damage. That's a 2. Roll location. That's location 6. -1. 1 damage. +2 for the weapon. That's 3 damage. Any defense? 3 damage. Defense is 1, so that's 2 damage. 2 damage. There we go. I put another counter here for the damage, so I'm not messing about with blocks and stuff. So they took 2 damage. They're absolutely fine. They're going to attack me back. Rolling, I believe, 50 at the moment. Yeah, 50. Under 15, 35, 50. Rolling 50. Rolling 50. Make it high. Okay, they hit. Let's roll damage. Location. So 3. Do they have plague? No. Okay, that's fine. At least they don't have any plague. Right. That's 6 damage. Location 3, which is the vitals. Okay, that's good. I've got a bit of armor there. But that's +1. So that's 7. 7 minus a 2. That's 5. That's 5 damage. But they got some other thing as well. It's 5 damage. They get +1 damage. So it's 6 damage. 6 damage. 6 damage. All right, 6 damage. All right. So yeah, I should have put another counter here as well. So anyway, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I've still got 11 left, so we're good. Okay, let's see what it does next turn. That's an attack. I'm going to roll my attack first. What is that? Missed. Okay, it attacks me. Roll high. It hits. Roll damage. I thought it was going too well. That's a 2. Location. That's a 3. Vitals again. That's good. That's good. So what was that? 2 damage. 3 damage. -2 for my armor. That's 1 damage. And +1 for them. 2 damage. Right. We're still good. Kind of. 1, 2. It's going to cost, though, to repair all that. Right, next. Let's see what it does. Okay, it attacks. we attack it first. That's 40. Oh, that's a hit. Finally, right. Damage dice. Location dice. So 3 damage. Location 3. That's 4 damage. That's 6 damage for the weapon. So that's 6 damage. Do they got any defense? 6 damage. 5 damage. Okay, because of 1 defense. 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now they're down to 45 to hit me. So that's good. We're doing a little bit. So that's good. They're less effective now. Right, let's see what it does. Well, it's going to attack me now, isn't it? Of course it is. And it misses. Okay, great. Now let's see what it does next. That's a 5. Which is an attack. So I'm going to attack it. I'm going to roll my attack first. Okay, it's a hit. Roll damage. Roll location. So that's 2 damage in location 4. Waste. Okay, so 2 damage plus 2 for the weapon. That's 4 damage. Minus 1 defense. That's 3 damage. All right. So that's 2 down. So the next turn they'll be rolling 40. But now they're rolling 45. They're going to hit me back. 45 is there to hit roll. What is that? 46. Yeah, okay, they miss. Right. Let's see what they do next. That's an attack. So I'm going to attack first. Come on. Do it. That's a hit. And it's a 10. So I get my dex bonus. 1, 2. Yeah, we're getting there. And that's all damage and location. 2 damage, location 1. Yes. So that's the heed. 2 damage plus 3. That's 5 plus 2 for the weapon. That's 7 damage. 7 damage minus 1. That's 6 damage for their defense. So 6 damage. There we go. So they're down to the last one, and he's half cut. So yeah. Now he's a lot less effective. They are a lot less effective. Yeah, I think we're going to be all right now. I like sweat beading down my giant forehead. Oh, they attack back though. At 45 or 40, sorry, 40 to hit me back. Okay, they miss. Right, let's see what they do next. That's a 1. Enemy has less than half its HP. Yes. Gains 10 AV. So the AV is, right now it's 35. So 45. Back up to 45 for the AV. Right, so I'm going to attack them first. I miss. Okay. 45 to hit me. They miss as well. Good. Now let's see what they do next. That's a 2. So another question. It says plus 10 AV. Is that for the whole of the rest of the combat? Or is it just for that round? And does it, if it's for the whole rest of the combat, does it accumulate? Does it get better and better and better? I would imagine not, because then you could end up having like 100 if it keeps rolling well. You know what I mean? So no, let's just say it's just one round. So this round it gets what did it roll a 2? It gains +5 AV. Okay, that's fine. So right now the AV of this one is 40. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to attack it. I miss. It attacks me. 40. 40. Yeah, of course it does. Okay. Location. Oh, not location. Damage and then location. All right, 4 in location 5. 4 damage, location 5. That's the arms. That's -1. So 3 damage. 3 damage. +1 damage. So 4 damage. Got no armor there. 4 damage. Straight up 4 damage. How we doing? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know I need another tracker. Right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. We've got 5 health left. Right. Let's see what it does. That's a 4. That's a fight. I'm going to attack it. That's a hit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We might just win this game. Okay, 5 damage. Yes, 5 damage. Location 4. In the waist. That does nothing. So it's 5 damage +2 for the weapon. That's 7 damage. -1. That's 6 damage. Gone. Boom. Boom, I tell you. We get 3 scraps. We also... What was it? Yeah, we also get this one. We get +1 intelligence pip. Whee! +1 intelligence pip. Where are you, pips? +1 intelligence pip. There we go. We get 3 scraps, so we've got 6 scraps now. Assuming we have room in our bag for that. Let's see. Yeah, we've got 10 spaces in our small equipment pack. I'm assuming it's small. Right, we get 3 scraps. What else do we get? Well, we win the mission. So yeah, we've done it, I think. Oh, let me write on here. So what was it? E58. E58 hive carriers. E58 hive carriers. There we go. So that's keeping a log of the enemies that we have beaten. We have bested. Okay. Right, let's go to the operation. So we've won. I assume I could search that room, couldn't I? Before we go home. It could be bad though. We're down to like a few health. Let's not do that because it could be bad. So let's just I'm going to assume that we don't have to backtrack all the way out. We can just zip, go back to the space station. Let's just assume that. Shall we just assume that? Let's assume that. Let's just assume that, shall we? Shall we just assume that? Let's do that. There we go. So we're back safely at the space station. Although it's Rebel base, it's not space station. Right, let's see what it says. To complete the mission, the captain must head into the complex of service tunnels. Did that. Loot 4 scraps. Did that. Only scraps looted during the array mission count towards its completion. Yet, captain must hand over the scraps in order to pay to collect payment from the Port Authority. So we get 1,000 credits. And no, that's it. 1,000 credits. Okay. Well, that's good. So 1,000 credits. I'm going to take that in change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put that over here of the rest of our money, which isn't much. Right. And we minus 4 scraps. So we've got 2. And now we can go to the port phase. Port phase. I need to heal up. So let me just find out where the port phase is. Where was it? Anyway, let's find it. Port phase, right. Rebel base medic. 20 credits per restored hit points. It's going to cost loads. 20 credits per restored hit points. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 200. 2, 4, 5, 300. 300 credits. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're back up to full health. We got patched up by the medic. Just making sure. Yeah, okay. That yellow circle means rebel base, so we are able to do that at the rebel base. Okay. What else can we do? Our weapons good. I think we can probably buy some more armor. That really helped. What do we need? Let's see what else we can do. Port phase. Medic we done. Armorer. Any... that's what I forgot to do. Let me just find the armor. Enemies, energy shields, damage, deflection. When a hit has been scored to a location where the captain has armor and the armor hasn't prevented all of the damage. That happened once, I think. Or maybe twice. I forgot to do that. Sorry, but let's just put 1 pip. 1 pip for each damage point transferred. Oh, I can... Oh, okay, so what I can do is instead of taking the damage, I could have transferred that damage to the armor and damaged the armor, but I didn't do that, so that doesn't count. Okay, so yeah, that's good to know. Good to know for next time. Right. Port phase. So I could buy some armor. Trade halls, can't do that. Supplies, yeah, we need those. The captain may buy a maximum of 20 from table N. 20 plus the adventurer's rep value of items from table N. Okay, let's find table N. Needed. Right, we do need some of these. I don't roll on it, do I? Supplies are in short supply. and restricted to a few per customer. However, it has been known for those with a good reputation to be given preferential treatment, so we can buy a maximum of 24. Okay, so if it says to roll on this, then it's rolling it, but it doesn't say to roll on it, so we can just buy them up to 24 of these things, and it tells you the credit rating. So let's have a look. What do we need? We'll get back to 10. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decoders. Five credits each, so that's 30. 30 credits for 6 decoders. 30 credits for 6 decoders. So back up to 10 for the decoders. Rations should also be 10. So 1 night vision, 1 oxygen. And the plague goes away because we're back at the space station. And all of these pips go away as well. P. 1 oxygen, 1 night vision. Right. Oxygen is 20. And night vision is 15. That's 35. All right. So let's get rid of these and take 15. No, 20, sorry. Right. Then we're back up to full. Let's put some rations there as well. All good, all good. Yeah. Okay. Look at that Dex track. Oh, it's amazing. Right. I think that is it. Actually, how much money have I got? We got 1,000 and something. Okay. 1,000 and something. So what else can we do? Supplies, Cybercon, cargo. Could buy some cargo. Sell it. I'm going to assume operations are a good way to make money, but we can just freely fly around the galaxy and start selling stuff, like in X4 or X1 or 2 or 3 or Elite Dangerous. Hire crew and could hire some crew. That's a new thing for me. Captain may hire crew to control certain areas of the starship. They act like skill bonus for tests. However, bear in mind, crew are paid for whenever a credit reward is received, and so when we receive a reward for an operation, they take a cut. Fair enough. Captain totals up the number of crew remaining after a successful operation. Credit reward chart, blah blah blah. Now, how much are the crew though? Crew remain on board until they either have been killed. Crew that are killed cost 50C. Whenever a starship enters a port, compensation and escape pods must be paid. Oh, that's if they die or we get rid of them. Player must remove the credits before ending port phase. But how much? Come on. Okay, so they don't cost anything, but they do take a cut of the reward, I guess. All right. Let's do it. The number of crew that may be added each port phase is equal to the captain's rep value. So I can add up to 4. My rep is 4, isn't it? Where am I? Yeah, so I can add up to 4 crew. So a crew would be over here, wouldn't it, with the spaceship stuff. So I'm going to assume if I have 1 crew, it gives me +1. If I have 2 crew, it gives me +2, and so on. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So let's put, again with the blocks, let's do that. Let's get 4 crew. And I'm going to assume I can't just move them around whenever I feel like it. Like if I get, if I got 2 bridge crew, I can't switch them later on to engineers or whatever. All right, let's get two bridge crew anyway. It's getting lonely up there on the bridge, and I don't know, pilots seem to be doing okay with piloting. Let's try security, because I haven't yet been boarded, and I'm scared about that because scary stuff. I just remember, was it Infinity? Serenity, that was it. Serenity, at the end of that film. Anyway, right, we're done. That was mission 4. Very long, but it's because I was like looking stuff up, and that was my first dabble at doing it. Actually, my third, but certainly doing it right this time. Anyway, bye.